morning to all. Myself Shreya Sinha. I study in class 6th and I am so happy to see you again. Let's start or let's learn about the maths because yesterday we had done the science. So let's start. Today's class or today's topic is BODMAS. So let's start with that. Firstly, what is BODMAS? So let me write the definition of that. BODMAS is a order to solve the problems that which carries more than one operation. So what is this BODMAS? So BODMAS is a technique or an order to solve the problems which carries or which has more than one operation. What do you mean by operation? Yeah, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, that. So a problem which has more than one operation. Like think that 2 plus 3 minus 2. So think that this is a simple question. So think that in this what we have to use, what order we have to use? Definitely BODMAS. So let's start with that. First, what is BODMAS? What is the full form of the BODMAS? So let's learn about that also. So here is the B O D M A N S. So here is, I had written the BODMAS here. Now B stands for bracket. What does B stand for? Bracket here. Then O stands for your right, order. Then D stands for division. And then M stands for multiplication. And then A stands for addition and S for subtraction. Addition and subtraction. So this was the full form of the BODMAS. So let's go through it one by one. I think that you learn about the subtraction. What is subtraction? You know that. Addition, something I have, like take that here I have 3 apples, here I have 2 apples, and then I put together and I will get the 5. So that is the plus. You know that addition. And about the multiplication. So let's all the people know that what is multiplication and how to get the answer in the multiplication. But in this video I want to tell you how does the multiplications method work and how does by that method we get the answer. So let's study about that. But first I need to rub this. So can I rub this? Thank you. So here I am rubbing that. About the multiplication. Firstly, we are learning about the multiplications method. How does that method work? So firstly, what is the method of the multiplication? You know that. Take that 2 numbers which we have to multiply. Take that smaller numbers for now. 208 multiply by 200 or 156. 156. Let's take this. So now I have to, now we will multiply multiply these numbers and check how this multiplications method works. Firstly, you know that in the multiplication method we keep these at this position, or this is the arrangement of the multiplication. Then we put here the sign of the multiplication, that we can remember that it is a multiplications problem. Then you know that we multiply 6 to these, and then 5 to these, and then 1 to these. So now just forget about that method and let's take here that can I break this problem down? What I mean that 156 can be written as 100 into 50 into 6. So this can be, I had breaking down it as this. It can be written as this also. Sorry, plus. Yeah, so 100 plus 50 plus 6. So it can be written like this also. So what if I take this 200 and multiply this 200 by 8, sorry 200 into 100, then 208 into 50, and then 208 into 6. What I mean that what if I do like this, 200 into 100, this, then 208 into 50, then 208 into 6. What if I do like this and then add up these all? So yeah, I will get the correct answer or not? You should think about it. We definitely get the correct answer because what I had done, I don't done anything wrong here. You can see that 156 can be broken down into 100 plus 50 plus 6. And what is wrong with when I multiply this 208 into this and this? So the answer will be same. So let's calculate that. 208 into 100 simply means that it is equal to 208 and then plus 20. You know that multiplication. Then 200 into 50, which simply means that if I will do this long multiplication, you can see here 208 into 50. So you know that 0, 0, it is all. Then this is the method, we are finding that method. But first let's see here. So then 5 into 8 gives us 40. So 0 here for carry over. And then 5 into 0 gives us 0. Then plus 4 gives us 4. Then 5 into 2 gives us 10. What is it? Now what is it giving us? 10400. That means 10,400. 10,400. Then what I have here? It is so simple. 6 into 8 gives us 48. 8 here 4 carry. Then 6 into 0 gives us 0. Then 0 plus 4 definitely gives us 4. Then 6 into 2 gives us 12. So now we have this. And if I will plus these all. If I will plus these all like this. 20,800. Then 10,400. And then 1,248. So if I will do this plus, I will get at the last here this. That means the answer that we get is 32448. So that's what we are doing in that method. We are breaking down this problem. Do you not understand it? Let me show you. So what we does is that in that method, that 208 into 156. So first we multiply the 6 into these 3 and we will get something. And then like take that we get something, or here something, and then what we do is to leave one space here, or put a cross, or some people put a 0 on that. So what we are doing here, we are not multiplying the 208 into 5. We are multiplying 208 into 50. 208 into 50. What we are doing, that we are multiplying the 208 into, no, we are not multiplying the 208 into 5. We are multiplying 208 into 50. So we leave space for the 0. 50, that means there is 1 0. So what we does, we had left the space for the 0. And then we moves on, and then here we are not multiplying the 208 into 1. We are multiplying 208 into 100. So we leave here 20, the space for the 2 zeros. So that's how the method works. We had just break down these problems into 3 parts. You had seen that. So by this multiplications method works. So let's move on to the division. So first let me rub down. So I think that you know that division, dividing something in the equal parts. And let's take that something. Okay, in the maths, I think you know that in the maths we can get the answer. We can convert the question to the answer and the answer to the question for checking. We can check the maths problem by ourselves also. So in the multiplication, take that some small numbers. Take that here I have 24 into 6. So 24 into 6, you know that how to do the multiplication. I tell you that we can break down it as 20 into 6. It is a long, but let's look at that. 20 into 6 plus 20, then 4 into 6. What does it mean? We have the question 24 into 6. So what I have done, I had to break this 24 into the parts, which is 20 and then 4. So it can be written like this also. So 20 into 6 gives us 120, and 4 into 6 gives us 24. So then if I will do the plus, I will get 144. So this 144, how can, if the answer is here 144, and now how can I check this? How can I be sure that this is the right answer? So let's check it out. First, I think that you know that the addition and the subtraction are just opposite of each other. Like that, similarly like that, division and multiplication is just opposite of each other. So, as we use for checking the subtraction, you know that for checking the subtraction we do the plus, the answer and that, and then we get this, we can check that. So like this in the multiplication, if there is this answer, so let me explain you in the small, like take this 2 3s are 6, you know that. So if I ask that what will be here, what does this means? That what is coming here? What into 3 gives me 6? You will definitely do the divide also, or this is a small number, so you will calculate it so easily. But if there is a large number, so what you will do? The divide and get the answer. Yeah, it's 2. In this case it is 2. So like that we can check the answer. Same in that also. Take that here I have the 144. And let's divide it to the 6 and check that is this 24 is coming out or not. So here you can see that 6 goes to 14 at 2. So it is like this. Then it is 24 is down, and then 6 into 4 gives us 24. So we get the 0 remainder. So what is the question? 24. That means our answer is right. So that's how we can check. And how can we check the division? You know that what is division? So how can we check the division? So in the division, what happens that the name of the division's part is here, the number which is here. Take that. In that case, there was, okay, in this case, let's take that this number which is here over here is called the dividend, or we can say it as DD, dividend. Then number over here which divides that number is called divisor. Then number which is obtained as the answer is called quotient. Then number which is get down by minusing and do the long division, and the number which is left over is called the remainder. That means something is remaining. The remaining number is called the remainder. So that was the parts of the division. And then the formula of the division, you know that it is so simple. It is DD equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. So why has we made this formula and how this formula work? So what is happening? Take the small numbers here to understand that also. Take here, I have the 6. So here I have the 6 here, and I have to divide it by the 2, or 2. So 2 3s are 6. You know that. So this will be the remainder, this will be the dividend, and this will be the quotient, and this will be the divisor. This will be the divisor, this is the dividend, this is the quotient, and this is the remainder. So now what we are doing, we can know that 2 into 3 gives us 6. 2 into 3 gives us 6. Find the relation between that. 2 into 3 gives us 6, and we can write it as divisor into quotient, or not. If take that here is 4, take that here is a 4. So how can you do that? 4 into 1. So the 2 is remaining. So 4 into 1 gives us 4 only. So how can this method work? There is a part of this. Here the 2 is remaining. That means 4 into 1 plus 2 gives me 6. Find the relation between that. Again I am saying that 4 into 1, you can look at all the problems. 4 into 1 gives me 4, and then plus 2 gives me the dividend. So here what we do, see here we had made the formula of this. So that's how this formula works, and that is why this formula is here, or this formula is meant. So I think let's study about the brackets also. I think the division and the multiplication, addition, subtraction is clear to you. Let's study about the brackets. So in the brackets, there are 3 types of bracket. What are they? Let me write down. First, look like this. It is just a round. Then here, like this, and so these are the second bracket and the third bracket. So these are the brackets here. This bracket is called the round bracket, and or the parenthesis. called curly brackets, or this bracket is called the square bracket. So here why are there three types of bracket? For indicating the which should be solved first. Like in here there are three brackets: round bracket, curly bracket, square bracket. Then this round bracket is solved first. This one is the first one which we solve in the BODMAS problem. Then this one, the curly bracket, is the second one which we solve. And this one is the third, or at the last it is solved. So it is the third bracket. So how do we solve these brackets? Firstly we do this, then this, and then this. So let me rub this down. So I think that about the order, you was thinking about the order. So O stands for order. So order, you will learn it in the higher grades. For now, let's skip this order. So I think that BODMAS, B is clear to you. O we will solve in the next class, in the next grades. Then D is clear to you. Then M, and then A and S, which is bracket, order, division, multiplication, addition, subtraction. So I recommend you that you should solve more and more problems in the BODMAS. For now, thank you for watching this video and have a nice day ahead.